Hello friends, welcome to our channel Daily GK Hub. Here in this channel you will find the GK MCQ questions which are very important for all competitive exams, whether it's national level, state level or various competitive exams. So let's start the video. The first question is, the Constitution of India was adopted on. The options are A. 26 January 1950, B. 26 January 1949, C. 26 November 1949 or D. 15th August 1947. It's very important question friends. It comes in competitive exams.
Okay.
The correct answer is option C. 26 November 1949. The Constitution of India was adopted on 26 November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly of India. The provisions relating to citizenship, election provisions, FDM and temporary and transitional provisions were given immediate effect from November 26, 1949. The whole Constitution became effective on 26 January 1950. It is the longest written constitution of any country on earth. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, is widely considered to be its chief architect. The next question is, who was the first nominated deputy chairman of the Constituent Assembly? The given options are A. T.T. Krishnamachari, B. V.T. Krishnamachari, C. H.C. Mukherjee or D. Frank Anthony. This is also very important question friends, comes in many competitive exams. You should know this. The correct answer is option D. Frank Anthony. In 1934, that the idea of a Constituent Assembly for India was put forward for the first time by M.N. Roy, a pioneer of the communist movement in India. The Constituent Assembly held its first meeting on 9 December 1946. The Muslim League boycotted the meeting and insisted on a separate state of Pakistan. The meeting was attended by only 211 members. Dr. Sachinananda Sinha, who was the oldest member at that time, was elected as the temporary president of the assembly following the French practice. Later, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the president of the assembly. Frank Anthony, who was also temporary vice president of Constituent Assembly, and he was a part of the advisory committee and subcommittee on minorities. Similarly, both H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari was elected as the vice president of the assembly. The next question is, the declaration that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, for the people was made by. The given options are A. Abraham Lincoln, B. George Washington, C. Theodore Roosevelt or D. Winston Churchill. It came in SSC graduation 2010 friends. You should know this. The correct answer is option A. Abraham Lincoln. Democracy is a government of the people, by the people and for the people is said by Abraham Lincoln. It is completely dealt with the people. Abraham Lincoln, he was the 16th president of the United States. He took the charge as president from March 4, 1861 to April 15, 1865. He defined his own definition for democracy. The next question is, Indian Constitution has taken certain features of the Constitution of the constitutions of other countries. Which country has contributed to the framing of the directive principles of state policy? The given options are A. France, B. Ireland, C. Japan or D. USA. This question came in many exams friends. This is very important question. The correct answer is option B. Ireland. Indian Constitution borrowed the idea of directive principle of state policy from Ireland. The maker of the Constitution of India were influenced by the Irish Home Rule movement and other national movements of Ireland. Part 4 of the Indian Constitution deal with the directive principle of the state policy. Directive principles of state policy (DPSP) deal with economic and cultural right. Directive principle of state policy are non-justiciable. Directive principle of state policy aims at the establishment of the welfare statement. Important features of the Indian Constitution borrowed from Ireland are the nomination of members of Rajya Sabha, presidential election, directive principles of state policy. This question is very important, friends. It came in many exams. The next question is, Article 1 of the Constitution declares India as. The options are A. Federal state, B. Quasi-federal state, C. Unitary state, or D. Union of states. This question is also important. You should learn this. Actually, all questions are important in this. The correct answer is Union of States. The Constitution of India declares India as a union of states. India, a union of states, is a sovereign, secular, democratic republic with a parliamentary system of government. Article 1 in the Constitution states that India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. The territory of India shall consist of the territory of the state, the union territories, and any territory that may be acquired. India is a federal union comprising 28 states and 8 union territories for a total of 36 entities. The states and the union territories are further subdivided into districts and smaller administrative divisions. The next question is, how many languages have recognized by the Constitution? The given options are A. 15, B. 18, C. 22, or D. 24. Again, this question is also very important, friends. It came in many competitive exams, national level or whether state level. The correct answer is option C, 22. The 8th schedule of the Constitution mentions 22 regional languages recognized by the Constitution. Originally, 14 languages were ranked in this list, but 8 other languages were later added to this list. In this list, the Sindhi language was added to the list by the 21st Amendment Act of the Constitution in the year 1967. Konkani, Manipuri and Nepali languages were added in the year 1992 with the 71st Amendment, whereas Bodo, Dogri, Maithili and Santhali languages were added to the list by the 92nd Amendment of the Constitution in the year 2003. The next question is, under which of the following articles of the Constitution of India is the annual financial statement of the economic to be laid by the government on the table of the Parliament before 31st March every year? The given options are A. Article 16, B. Article 31, C. Article 112, or D. Article 124. This question is also very important, friends. Annual financial statement every year. The correct answer is option C, Article 112. Under the Article 112 of the Indian Constitution, the government is required to present before the Parliament a financial statement of all the estimated sources of revenue and expenditure which will be incurred for a financial year between April 1 to March 31. The world budget is not mentioned in the Constitution. R.K. Shanmukham Chetty presented the first Union budget on 27 November 1947. Until now, the budget was only presented on paper, but Uttar Pradesh became the first state in the country to present a digital budget. Thank you, friends.